Hello, Aquarius. This is Michelle, and I'm here to do your May 2020 card reading. I'm using the National Playing Cards this month by Theory 11, and I will also bring in tarot cards from the Golden Tarot by Cat Black and an affirmation card from Divine Doors. So a few cards to get through. Something else different this month is that I decided to bring my Reiki grid into the reading. It's all charged for you. I offer Reiki from time to time on the website, and I've been doing it kind of sporadically lately. I might be getting more into that a little bit more, but I've decided I wanted to bring it into the reading. Because also I'm setting an intention for this reading that the messages that are coming in for us will be of a healing nature and uplifting and encouraging. That's not to say that the cards aren't going to be honest too, okay, because they really have been this month regarding the circumstances, the situation that is going on. But also, even with that said, I am asking for messages of encouragement. We have the Two of Clubs on the bottom of the deck. And so I feel that some of you are perhaps, I want to say what's coming through to me are thinking a little bit about the future and what your goals are going to be. Let's pull in some more cards though. 10 of Clubs, all right, well that's certainly consistent with what I just said. The King of Diamonds and the Two of Hearts. All right, interesting. I'm actually going to pick the cards up and I'm going to hold them up for us because it's a new deck and the images are a little small. So I'm going to hold them up. I hope you can see them. And I hope that you like them. I like them a lot. Yeah, you know, Aquarius, this is suggesting that you've completed some sort of a big project is what I'm seeing. Some sort of a big project. And I'm also seeing, though I have to say, it looks like that you went into partnership with someone. It could be an earth sign, that's possible, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. However, it could also just be like a person who just gives you the sense of being very grounded. Like when you're around them, you feel grounded. This could be a very practical person, somebody who is just down to earth, might have a good sense for money as well. And also the possibility that if this partnership could have started out as more of a something related to work, and that it has turned romantic for some of you, okay? Or it could have been a romantic partnership that started and now you're thinking about something along the lines of, okay, so how do I put it? Like your ambitions are combining in some way. I'm picking that up as well. Your ambitions are combining, and that can be like a new start for you. There might be something that you want to do together. And, okay, geez, another message. Boy, so many messages. Maybe one will hit, right? But it's a general message, so there's a lot coming in. For some of you, that you're going to be leaving or are in the process of leaving one set of friends, like a group of friends, and you'll be meeting a new group of friends. And I think that also has to do with this partnership. All those messages could apply too, almost, right? Right? So there could be some romance involved, there could be business involved, there could be new friends coming into the picture. Let's continue. The King of Clubs, or that would be King of Fire, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Jack of Diamonds, all right, a lot of people in this reading, and the Four of Diamonds. All right. And so, I want to say, first of all, this looks like good news to me financially. There's other ways to read this, of course, but what I'm picking up is I'm picking up there's some good, stable financial news in the picture for right now. So even if, so many of us are having financial worries right now, we're potentially been laid off, something along those lines. It looks like you still are feeling like, it's going to be okay. And so there could be some assistance coming in for you along those lines that is helping you to just feel a little bit, I want to say, like more secure. For some of you, it could be also that there is, I want to say, a family member involved, potentially helping you out right now. It could be like a parent for some of you. And so it's feeling like, okay, it's going to be okay, because I have this person, potentially like a parent, to kind of help me out to get through this situation. This is a good thing. This is a very good thing. Let's continue on. The Nine of Spades, okay. The Six of Clubs, and the King of Spades. We have three kings in this reading, but the King of Spades would be King of Air. And so whether you are male or female, this could actually represent you. Okay, let's take a look at these three cards. And then we're going to review a little bit because there are like so many messages coming in. And so Aquarius, I feel like, this current situation with the pandemic, it's getting to the point, let me say, like we're now, I'm recording mid-May, by the way, and putting this up as a May reading. So this reading can go out for a while, but that's when I'm doing it, in the middle of the month. There's a sense, I want to say, of almost, I want to say, like absorbing all of the concerns, worries, sorrow, loss that is going on in the environment. All right. This is not a prediction. Okay, so let me say that. I'm not predicting any sort of loss for you at all. It's not even, this isn't even in an area of the spread where that would come up. Okay, so it's not that. But it's just that there's so much loss around us out in the environment that at this point, it's hard almost not to pick up some of that kind of vibe, I want to say, okay? And I think a lot of us, especially for sensitive people, and you're here at a tarot reading, so there's, potentially you're a sensitive person, and you could be picking that up. So what the cards are saying is to be patient, okay? I think also there's a sense of, wow, how long is this going to go on, right? I mean, something has got to shift here, okay? And that can be getting down on us too, especially for those of you that are, for example, isolated. If you're isolated, it could feel like, how long is this going to go on? And so some patience is going to be required. And it could even be if you are an essential worker and you are like really out there, that can also be another way in which you're really picking up these kinds of vibes, right? These Nine of Spades, kind of fear, sorrow, that if you work in a hospital, boy, it's really, really tough. And so the cards are suggesting here to be patient. And what I'm picking up is this: in time, you're going to be able to get back to your, I want to say, previous goals or ambitions. And so we're, it's probably good advice for all of us to just remember that we're going to have to be patient and wait for things to get better. Perhaps not according to the timetable that we would like. Boy, I thought this was supposed to be an encouraging reading. Right? And, but as I said, I mean, the cards have just been really honest about the situation. And so let me say this. Take heart, because it looks like there's a beautiful partnership potentially that's forming, potentially some new people coming into life. You might be meeting some new people. There might be a new social scene, even if it's virtual, right? Even if it's just over the internet. It looks like finances are stable right now. There's some sort of support coming in. You could be receiving support from perhaps a parent. Could be government assistance coming in also, all right? And so just to take heart with that. I want to say this, Aquarius, I'm just picking this up. I just feel like, boy, if things are really getting you, excuse me, getting you down, I'm sorry to hear that. This is a tough time for all of us. It's been a long time. Yeah, excuse me. I don't usually have to clear my throat during a reading, but I'm feeling like my voice is feeling pretty restricted right now. Some of you might feel like you have a lot that you'd like to express and say right now, a lot of ideas on your mind, and you'd like to get them out. Okay, so that's something else coming up. Let's take a look at, now we have the Tower reversed, all right? And I'll hold them upright so that you can see them and just get oriented, similar to the Rider-Waite. The Seven of Swords upright. And the Hanged Man upright. Yeah, I'm going to say, I feel this is really confirmation about what was kind of coming in towards the end of the playing card reading for me. I think, for some of the Aquarius people, I mean, you've just really kind of had it with the negative information. Okay, so let me just put it that way. It's just like enough already. Every day it's just like another thing, enough already. I think you'd really just like to it might actually even be a good idea. This is a tough one, but to just not listen to the news. But it's hard to do right now because we also want to stay informed about things that are occurring. So this is difficult. We're going to have to kind of limit the amount of time that we spend focusing on following the media and kind of replacing some of those hours, especially if you're spending a lot of hours with media, perhaps replacing some of that with things that can sort of bring you back a little bit more into a positive spiritual frame of mind. All right. What's uplifting for Aquarius? What do you like to, watch when you, let's say you're binge watching or something, something you're streaming or along those lines, but what leaves you feeling really just kind of like uplifted? So that's what I'm picking up there. Now we have the Six of Swords reversed. All right, so here it is upright. We have the Ten of Cups reversed. And the Moon reversed. Okay, all reversed. So let's just get sort of get our bearings here. Right. Six of Swords, right? So we know this card, the people kind of traveling on a boat, trying to get somewhere, a lot of responsibilities, it seems like. And then we have the family, kind of happy family scene, and then the moon coming out in the dark and sort of a passageway. Let's go ahead and turn these around now. Let's reverse them. And so I feel, first of all, let me say, of course, I feel for some of you, there's some, you're experiencing some isolation right now. Who isn't, right? That's not even a prediction either, because a lot of us are feeling isolated and cut off right now. But it's coming up in the reading. So some of you might actually be cut off from family members that you'd really like to be able to contact. But there's only certain ways that we can get in touch with people right now. And you can sort of be feeling like, you know, when are we going to be able to see one another again? Like, how long is this going to take? I feel like there's just like a lot of, in a situation, and this is the way it is. I feel this way even, right? Is like, you know, what's going to happen down the road? Like, when am I going to be able to see my family? How is that all going to work out down the road? And so that's kind of in the air right now. We have the Ace of Coins reversed. Now, this is our last row. Okay, this is our final row. Ace of Coins. The Lovers upright. This is the card for Gemini, by the way. And the Four of Coins reversed, right? I think that was reversed. I turned it this way. Now I can't remember, and it was 2 seconds ago, right? No, I think it was this way, because I remember what came into my mind right as I pulled the card. This is really what the reading comes down to. There is a, let's see, let's just take a look here. There is a match here, right? Four of Coins, Four of Diamonds is a match. And so that's a little extra significance at an important juncture in this reading. And although the reading for the Four of Diamonds here, right, was financial stability, right? Financial stability. The four corners, four walls. This is stability. Now, we could also look at the Four of Coins that way, because in the standard Rider-Waite, we know the Four of Coins, the typical reading, right? I mean, just the traditional, typical, everybody knows the reading is that money is going to be a little tight. Okay, so everybody knows that one. But in this card, if we have it upright, I have a different reading for this. I have a different reading, which is more that you know how to be careful with money. But we saw it this way, which I actually even like better, because this is suggesting to me that, again, there is some financial stability for you. I feel that, again, it's like you're in again, we see the partnership, okay, the Lovers, and this really correlates with the first part of the reading here, with a partner coming in that is going to just make things feel a lot better for you. Very positive, I have to say, in the cards. Very positive indication for this relationship that could be starting. And in the Lovers card, it almost just gives us the suggestion that the partnership is blessed, I want to say. However, with the Ace of Coins reversed, it could be that there is some sort of little delay involved with this partnership. Okay? And so altogether, what this is saying is, you know, take heart. Things are actually, if you look at it, it's kind of like count your blessings right now. Count your blessings. You have some people coming into life that are perhaps lifting your spirit, making you feel good, potential for interesting, a positive relationship coming in, new friends potentially. Everything's, you know, yes, things are a little bit delayed. Okay, so things are a little bit delayed. Some of you actually might be waiting for some money too, but I feel this has more to do with a delay, just kind of regarding Everything. It's like everything is put off. Everything's delayed. You know, maybe even actually being able to meet this person in one-on-one face-to-face, this partnership, that also might be delayed, especially if you just met somebody over the internet, all right? And you can't get together now because of the pandemic. So that could also be kind of holding things up a little bit. But again, well, that just brings me right back to that message that I was getting with the Six of Clubs here, which was to just be patient. Hang on. I mean, it's easier said than done, right? But just, you know, be patient with the situation. It looks like there are some really good things like in the works, I want to say, for the Aquarius people that have made it to this reading and that are resonating with this message. And overall, well, you know what? We're going to go with that card because it's really popped out, okay? And I also noticed this word, the moon, and so that's in your reading. So let's take a look. Oh my goodness, I love this image. It's just one of my favorite images in this little deck. And it's just this beautiful, it's just the doors are open out to it. Looks like just like a smoky sort of sea. And there the moon is coming up. It's just very magical. It's a very magical, magical image. Let's take a look at your message. Draw down the moon. The forest nymphs dance in sheer delight, singing soft songs. Find us in the wild. Good night. Oh, that's wonderful. That is wonderful and very consistent with this moon in the reverse. And so suggesting that there is a lot of magic out there to be found. And it's in you too, Aquarius. There's magic and delight all around. We just need to stop, take some time, and get connected back with that spiritual core. All right, Aquarius, that's your reading for May 2020. Thank you so much for being here. As always, it is a pleasure and a privilege, and I'll see you next time.